Alright, hello again, people. It's actually been a few weeks since I last played this, but I thought, after having seen the thing that suggested that I was relatively close to the end, despite, the obnoxious bit that I have to get through first, that I should try to finish this and then put the thing up on YouTube, and then that'll work. So, welcome back to Joyless Gaming. Hopefully finishes Limbo in one session this time. But yeah, so it's... That was what I was missing, it seems. Oh. Ah. Woo! Close. Extremely close. I kind of wanted to just, well, hopefully get through this session without doing nothing but cursing all the time, but I did have some points I wanted to make as far as this, what I found most obnoxious about it is it's got this thing of, oh, for fuck's sake. Of getting people to, feel like they're smart or something with these puzzles, and the problem is I don't think that's really justifiable. I'm gonna die. Oh, I made it! Is this the one that goes back and forth? It is. Yeah, it's just I don't find myself ever feeling intelligent for having solved any of the quote-unquote puzzles in this. I feel stupid for actually overthinking them and maybe assuming that they were more difficult, but they are such straightforward, obnoxiously old-school, boring platform things with the same kind of floaty physics that you find in you remember old, I don't know if anyone else remembers Ghosts and Goblins, Ghouls and Ghosts, and you had the jumpy, shitty jump physics. Well, it wasn't shitty, it was just sort of realistic-ish, in that once you committed to a jump, you pretty much were going in that direction. But it's, yeah, it's not clever puzzles, because the kind of walkthrough thing that I found for this, yeah, the walkthrough thing I found for this right, okay. I probably got this wrong. Oh no, I got it. Yeah, the guide video that I found for this was just under an hour long, which means that if you know what you're doing, then this game is incredibly short. And if you've created a game that's got like an hour, less than an hour of content... Ooh! Oh, I did it too soon. almost died. Yeah, this is the end of the game. This is, yeah. Now, it's all a big timing thing. Now, this is gonna take... I need to go over this. Yeah, I need to go over that in such a way that... Oh, so close. No, gotta go sooner than that. Alright. But yeah, I just feel stupid and frustrated for overthinking the puzzles, and it's so straightforward. There's less than an hour of content in this game. And it coasts on its visuals and getting people to go, oh, like, you know, the fact that there are people that puzzle over and say, oh, what does this mean? And what's about this thing? They have videos and people asking questions of this thing of what's going on? What's the symbolism? Like, the fact that you're asking those questions, you're putting more thought into it than the people who made the game. Because they didn't want to have explanations, they didn't want to have story, they didn't want to have anything other than just some interesting visual design and some barely passable platforming stuff. And it's just... aesthetically, it is quite compelling, but as a game, it's just... it's not a good game. Seriously, you will get just as much out of watching people play this as you will out of playing it yourself. In fact, you'll get more out of watching people play it because you won't have to deal with the frustration, which has probably been made clear by my many, many curses and screams and grunts and cries. I do apologize. It's been a bad couple of weeks for me. And this is just... there's nothing to it beyond the surface level. You can think about all of the stuff that you want, but what you see is all you get. I mean, you can say, I'm not controlling this, he's walking up on his own. What's this about? Who's that? Who's the kid? What's going on here? It doesn't matter. Because it's nothing. That's the game. A bunch of visuals and then no context. And if the game itself is the context, then what's it the context for? The people who made it, their viewpoint on life are just... I'm sorry to all of you people where you had that many gameplay testers and you still thought that this was okay to unleash on people. As I said, I've probably said it just so many times. All of the superficial stuff is engaging. The game itself isn't. None of the mechanics are actually engaging. It is just sort of mind-numbingly straightforward, especially, as I said, when you watch the speedrun walkthrough that takes less than an hour. But anyway, that was my take on it. So, where credit is due, screw you. Don't know if I'd even bother going back for the achievements. The achievement is just finding these eggs, and then there's this, I saw a video on this too, you go into that dark hidden cave, and there's a thing in there, and you clear that bit, and it gives you an achievement. And then maybe there's a thing if you go back into it or something, I'm not sure. But that has a whole bunch of the same sort of kind of timing puzzle things, platform stuff, that that the rest of the game does, except you have to do it in almost complete darkness. Only seeing your kid's eyes lighting up and maybe the occasional lamp to light your way. And as I said, these platforming gimmicks, I mean, they're just very straightforward, very silly, but not compelling and not creative. And with such a simple control scheme, it's frustrating how hard the character is to control, because of his floaty jump and his willingness to just jump off of things when you don't want him to, or to not climb things when you want him to, or to keep climbing down when you don't want him to. But anyway, it's over. I was very close to the end of the game. I was right. There'll actually be a bit missing. I probably should have mentioned that first. There'll be a bit missing, because it was just a bunch of curses, and it was one puzzle to the next, and then I ended up on the... It was getting through those gravity crates with the magnetic thing onto the flying fox thing chained down to that rooftop that I started this video on. And it was just a bunch of cursing and stupidity. So because it's in black and white, I didn't notice the arrow button that shifted gravity until, of course, I watched a walkthrough video. So, anyway, that brings this series to a conclusion. Since I figured I should finish it, I bought the game with the intent that I might do this, and I have done it. So, yay, I guess. Sorry if you sat through it and didn't really learn anything, but that's been it from me. I no other things at the end here. Most of my insights, I pretty much, if I had any, I shared them through the course of the series, so I guess thanks for watching me torture myself playing this game. Yeah, anyway, I'll see you in the next set of whatever or things. I'm running out of Mortal Kombat stuff, and got to get on to finishing Andromeda. Should start up playing some other games on video. Anyway, that's it from me for this. Cheers for watching. Bye.